Has everybody got to review the minutes by any chance?
I move to approve.
I agree with you.
Stay going there.
I brought in a copy of the employment opportunity ordinance. There was a draft that was presented last week. I made some changes to that draft. The changes are, the original draft included language about individuals contracting with the county, as well as employees, or potential employees of the county. For simplicity's sake, I just limited this ordinance to employees of the county, or people that would be employed, promoted, demoted, transferred, laid off. This ordinance basically follows the requirements of Illinois federal law. Protected persons listed in the ordinance essentially come right out of those listed in Illinois statute. Also, some of them are listed in the federal statute. Essentially, the ordinance states that is a statement that the county is going to abide by the law by not discriminating against those individuals listed. We'll also, if we advertise for hiring, we would note in that solicitation or advertisement that we belong to the employer. We direct all county employees to abide by this ordinance, which, to my knowledge, is anyway, is a formal statement that will occur. It does not alter any existing contract, labor contract with the county. Explicit statement. The benefit, one of the benefits, in addition to the state that we will abide by the law, one of the benefits we have with adopting this ordinance is we apply for grants or other funding. We can state that we have that ordinance. Sometimes when we say we don't have that ordinance, we have to then complete another form or bring it up and sign it. Abide by opportunity law. This will eliminate us having to complete another form. And if you want, there's nothing necessarily about today, adopt it today, we can, if you want to review it and have you come back another time and discuss it further.
Make a motion to accept this ordinance that we vote on and send.
I'll second.
All agree, say aye.
Guys, if you wouldn't mind to sign a couple of these, if I can get a copy. John, it's all if I can get a guy, that'd have to be today, because
You got all
Do
the
also
copies.
just record that and get it scanned in.
I think that, then whenever you do all that, send me on that. I think there might be a place in that second one for the date to be put in.
Ready for this, say that. John,
And there is one other matter that involves threat litigation that I'd like to take out.
make a motion to go close session, personnel.
herself this morning? Did Marcia behave herself this morning? No threatening or anything?
I
think the mayor got onto her by the mom. That's what they.
I guess this damn weather's gonna help you out a little bit for
I hope on any money, bro. I mean, it's like some catch up from last year.
oh, there's a bunch of them doing that. You know, I do the bottles. Oh, it's like last week sometime. There's just one field down there that's always fairly negative, you know, impacted that high water. Just there at the west end of Kennedy Lake. Maybe that part got underwater, if I could put it out, the rest of the water's in pretty good
I
shape.
was told there's a couple of makeshift levees thrown up, and they was pumping, trying to save quite a bit. I don't know. Once I turn off Unionville Road, I'm lost. I don't know who owns the water, farm water.
I don't know who owns it, but you ought to see if it's rolling or not.
Yeah. I know there's some big country in there. Drop it quiet.
I haven't had enough coffee this morning.
Drink it?
Yeah, they're like the rest of it.
Or that Harold. Spark. Does he still live in that room? He does? Is he in back there, Tiffany?
Well, I mean, we just use the address he gives them, okay. Now, once a year we do an update, redetermination, so I'm doing that for August.
Well, I was thinking about it, what kind of thing? Maybe that's the wrong
I
address.
know he was
Maybe
sucking
you
it
put
in.
the wrong place.
I meant to do it.
Little Sparky.
Okay. Well, I'll have to,
I knew when he said, well,
I
you
don't
been
know
by
how to
there?
do it.
well, I'll,
You should have said that. Pull me in.
Was there a shed in the back of that?
Yep, I know it's got it. It's gone too, but right beside that address is Bradford. And that was her son lived in that little shed. About 10 by 10.
What's sitting at home? That's what he's doing.
I'll check it.
And that 511 West 8, that may be another address along there.
just,
Here, about his financial program, it's quite a bit, more than Josh and
Is it more?
But they're all, who we have to pick from, they're all.
they're gonna be, it's gonna be expensive, it's not gonna be like
Josh.
program they were using.
So, but we can link,
So would his office be able to use this program as well? Is that something, something you all would be wanting to do?
That's between, Dana, I mean, really, did you start back when we got this, English did not want to network. Right. And carried over through Sharon. I mean, it's, if Dana and I wanna get together and it's the best interest to network, I don't see any reason.
I think me and John both agree, that mine, is trustworthy. We've used him with Manatron, he's been with Manatron for years. Switch. He's available, to have a pretty extensive, go over the package and
Okay.
everything. On the 4th or 5th of September, he said it'd be between 2 and 3 hours. His program also has a budget preparation.
September? It's on a Tuesday, it's either gonna be Wednesday or Thursday.
Well, he's got the 4th, 5th, 17th, 18th, or 19th, 24th, 25th, or 26th.
Your season, what do you think your rough money?
The best of those would be the 17th, 18th, or 19th, because more than likely the first week of September I'll be at my first time.
The 17th on a Tuesday, so would that work better? Does it work here anyway? That'd be all right. Check with him.
Yeah,
Like-
he
like
had
maybe
him available.
11 o'clock. Is he come in and show us actual software, or is he just talk
Yeah, they're
to
gonna
us?
do a demo.
Yeah, it'll be a demo.
This is gonna be a couple hour thing.
He said.
So is this couple hour thing, is this something that we all need to be in, or is this demo? something?
You know,
I'm not gonna
thought
be using
you
the
all
system,
would
but,
wanna-
well, yeah, I mean, I wanna be
it'll be,
somebody.
I mean, it'd be, I think you'd be interested to know
What
kind of
is
works?
going on.
How it works,
Yeah, but
why
for
it
the-
costs so much.
yeah, for the money that,
What kind of money we talking, he keeps talking?
Oh, well, there's, it's gonna be around 51,000 is a one-time thing. Once that's paid for, you don't have to do that. And they're willing to spread that over 4 years, 5 years if it's a deal breaker. And then it has a yearly agreement of 12,500.
What are we paying now?
I'd say about no more than between 8 and
Not
10,000.
50.
Well, we had paid that, I'm sure, at one time, maybe we got on with Josh, we got that.
well, that program, that particular financial program was in place when I got here. And I don't know, honestly, I don't know how long it had been up and running. But at the same time, they had a vote, it also had voter registration and taxes on it.
All right, so September the 17th at 11 o'clock. Let's check with him and see if that would work. It'll be a Tuesday.
Mike Myers, the next commissioner for Fayette County.
Do what?
What is it?
He's the next county commissioner for Fayette County.
I think he's done a good
Yeah.
job with management.
Oh, he has. He's
taken
nice.
care of us. Taxes are going good. He's in the tank.
And I saw you prompted Jeff to come in. What you just seen
It
the
was that
threat?
1.5% penalty.
Oh.
Yeah, that's potential.
I don't want my name in the paper,
Anything else going on? Joe? How's your day going? Okay. pretty good out there cleaned up.
It does look good.
Pretty big move. Where are we taking sealed bids on that? I can't remember. Or what
Is that
what
auction?
is an auction? Yeah, I'll bet you gonna auction all of it. It's starting to get a regular lot out there, aren't you?
Any other issues in the county on the roads, looking at ditches or?
Can't think of any particular issues now. Operating fine. Bridge is still rained out.
Where from?
Houses and council.
Going by the other day. Just to see if, I think, go over, in my opinion, the contractor helps in, Brandon, that does his dirt work on, Brandon. Brandon Carpenter, I think. I'd say it's, I would say that much.
It's still decent shape out there.
Yeah. Yeah. The road,
Even
they're
on
going
that
down.
rain, we can still work with this property.
It was, somebody must be there for a while, then, and, west side was, had tracks. And I turned around and came back up.
It's just sloppy.
Yeah, it's on top. I'd say, it's paid.
Well, the fall's quickly approaching too. It's kind of big on it, isn't it?
Seems like it is. Good window here, actually, push it a little bit harder to get out here. Yeah, I'll let it wait another winter.
Manufactured on the meat. This way.
Do what?
Manufactured on the grid. People don't like it either.
All the equipment running pretty good.
So,
Had some issues.
we'll fix the issues on everything, like it's adding up.
Y'all decide to hire him, he's not in the process.
I'll be calling the guys, he said they're going to be next week.
They were on last week. Did y'all have the bands in the lockers? So that's what we get to. Didn't have no issue. Cause they have the two different types, you know.
Get your stuff all locked up or?
Got locked up and then he got stolen.
Really?
But you had the one that had the band.
The band,
Yeah, that's what we had.
Scan it, knocks the door open.
That's right.
I don't know how you got in it or how.
They have, do they not have cameras over there?
Some people going in and out, I don't know how they would single it out.
Yeah, we stayed there for 2 days. I was exhausted. My legs were sore that third day. Did you do that revolution? Make the skins ring. Oh. My kids love that, so I kept going, keep going.
probably some farmer.
Yeah, they're bad about that.
Yeah. You never know what one to do.
Son ready to start school?
Well, no.
Be here. Sign up Thursday, like.
Almost look like he has fun there, but you know they want to go.
Yeah.
Stack of bills.
I don't know if you guys saw the paper, I read the paper last week, but we hired one person, not two.
What did it say to you?
It said two, maybe, but we're only hiring one.
Oh, okay, one. Okay.
Michelle.
So is it for a laborer or for a truck driver, or is it
Both.
both?
That's both their description, that's their
Okay.
description, a laborer and a trucker.
Okay, this is where I got confused.
Basically, everybody out there is a laborer, whether they're a truck driver or an operator or a mechanic or a county engineer or a foreman, we're all laborers. But yeah, there's only one position.
Kid got more employees under him in the HR department than I would.
Talk to Larry in it.
Actually, yeah, I have talked to him a few times.
Is he retired?
I think he is. He's staying busy.
Just over in the house.
Yeah. I think he's working somewhere. Well, I don't know if that job started yet. Oh. I got another county engineer out, construction project over in Hardin County.
Oh.
I said, I'm sure it's not started yet or not.
Jared's had a check coming in there, yeah.
Trying to do some of the taxes back.
Might be able to.
Get there, show some gravel.
See, Joe, let them come this first. Oh, shit. Where's shit? Well, no, on top, you know, when the oil truck comes through and there's, you know, rock or whatever, I think they put a little more oil down and put rock on there, just short strips, 100 feet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let that down.
That's basically what we're doing across the county now. Really don't have enough budget to do entire roads, so we try to do
Yep.
crack.
With the 100 stuff. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Joe.
Ben, to be announced.
Are you sure? When is the auction? I forgot.
15 minutes.
Oh, Lord, well, we gotta hurry up.
Oh, I got my checkbook with me.
Yeah. Is there a warranty on that transmission on that one?
I don't know if it even ordered.
Hell,
He guarantees this
Round
time
block?
it'll go in reverse.
Your teeth, if you got the highest bid, he's gonna say something.
Link's one of the lowest she's supposed to be in the insurance. Somebody told her she was.
I think she's supposed to be. I think Jeremy.
He
wanted
was
her-
gonna call her or
Yeah,
something.
I thought he had spoken to her, but apparently he had not. But, I thought Denise was gonna be the one on the insurance committee.
Cindy told her that she was, so she just.
Cindy, I just got to talk to her. How's things going over there?
So far, so good. Maybe we don't.
Do you think we'll have like some cars or that?
There's supposed to be 3 or 4 people over there. Just couldn't stand outside.
Are you the auctioneer?
Yeah.
We'll start out, we're gonna start out at 3,000 cars.
Now, we got minimum bids, what they won't give us at the salvage yard.
What is the bid?
Most of them have 5. Scraps everybody else.
You know, pretty full over there.
Yeah, just there, that's.
My last week's sheet, are we down or up or?
Last week, like 26.
I can't remember. Holding that on the road.
How many miles on those 2 cars or so?
It's section 3 lots, one's 190-some-odd thousand, one's 170, so 30, 130 is gonna be here. Outside of it, will be 1 million.
Do those guys clean cars up good?
Yeah, yeah, they're exporting, it's good.
I drove by, I was like, man, we get a lot of interest in that, I bet, with that transmission on it.
You can get the transmission $500-600, it's only got 150,000 miles.
Yeah.
since, we fixed it here a couple months ago. Trustees found out where the main problem was.
Yeah.
Fixed it.
Might do a good job with some of the people in town.
Fixed it for us for $4.
It's the same one that lit up, fixed all the lights, the exterior lights.
One of those repaired.
Is he still in there?
It's, they'll take it apart.
Oh, he's working on it.
30 days.
You think you can more fix our urinals before he heads over there?
One bill hire him when he gets back.
It's gonna be gone for a while.
30 days.
30 days. He's been greedy. Seems like, I don't know what he did, but it seems like he's really eager to do stuff like that.
He knows how to do it.
Thanks a lot, ways to get over that. Guys, you wanna put our money together when I try to buy something?
I'm bidding
I'll
against
take
you.
the bid over the phone, just call me.
Okay,
Never did like a guy taking a bid over the phone. He just taking your money, all you do.
Come on up here if you like. How are you doing?
Fine.
I guess that's the GM phone.
I spoke to Mr. Childers.
Okay, Gerald. I'm Jason Parker. And this is Jeff Weber.
I'm Linda McCullough. And the reason I'm here is on behalf of my house that flooded. I understand that Metropolis City is funding the money to purchase the houses. What IEMA is not covered yet. I'm wondering if there's any way, since there's only 2 houses in the county, that the county can do that also. I mean, we've waited a long time for money, and those places are just sitting there, and,
And how much money would that be?
well, I have a fair market value from the brother,
Mm-hmm.
and it was valued at 88 to 92.
I mean, I know we met with Gary, our tax assessor, a few months ago, and I know the process has started.
Right, but, you know, the process has been started for 2.5 years almost. I mean, you know, it just looks to me like if the city of Metropolis can do something, and there's like 12 houses, that I'm asking if the county could do something, since there's only 2 houses that are on the buyout list in the county. And also, I mean, I don't know who I need to bring it to, but when it came out in the paper, I pay taxes separately on 3/4 of an acre and the house, which is 1.17 acre. But they're all on the deed together, I believe. And they only listed the 1.17 acre, and the 3/4 of the acre that wasn't listed is the part that's closest to the flood wall. So, I'm wanting them to combine both of them and buy them both. I mean, I have no reason for the 3/4 of an acre. I mean, it completely, the whole barn, the only thing you could see on the barn was the roof when the water was up.
Have you met with Gary and talked to him about that, or?
I've met with Gary several times, and the only thing he tells me is he doesn't know anything. When he does, he'll let me know.
Okay.
It gets really frustrating. I mean, maybe he doesn't know anything, and I understand that, but after 2 years of saying, well, it's just more paperwork, it's more paperwork, it gets really frustrating. It's just frustrating.
Jason, I, had my house up there, and I had the shop. I had all that combined, before I could deduct part of it, and part of it couldn't. I don't know why he couldn't do that. Just combine it. It's just up to him, but.
Okay. And I mean, I also had an email from Congressman Shimkus, who is supposed to be looking into asking the city of Metropolis to include the county houses. I don't know if you all have heard from him.
I have not.
I've heard of that.
Well, I mean, I printed it out for you.
Okay.
Did he send him a letter, or?
I have no idea.
just seems like we're getting lost in the shuffle.
Well, I mean, I feel like the county probably would want to help you out, but financially, where would we get the funds to purchase the house from you?
I mean, I don't know anything about county funds.
I mean, our general balance right now today is $73,753.64. So that's less than what you would want for your house.
Well, now FEMA has already, it's my understanding in the paper that FEMA has already come up with $147,000 to buy those two houses. But it's IEMA, what you're waiting on to.
The money starts from the federal, goes down to IEMA.
Right.
Then it gets down to local government, it's never reached that point yet.
Okay. I guess what I'm saying is that the federal, from what I understood in the paper, has got their part in.
Yeah, but it goes from federal to IEMA, which is Illinois.
Okay.
And it goes from there to local government, the city of Metropolis or Massac County. It's never reached that point yet.
Okay.
And that's what's so frustrating about it, is waiting, because we're frustrated as well for you, I mean.
Right,
but
and I
we just
mean-
don't have, we don't have the financial needs to purchase, you know, your home like the city does. I mean, the city has a lot more revenue than us, than the county does. And that they, well, I don't know what their annual budget is, but it's 10 times what ours is probably.
40 million, isn't
I don't know exactly, but,
Well, I mean, could that not be brought to the city of Metropolis then and asked if they could go ahead with, I mean, in the paper it said city of Metropolis people were gonna get their money this month. And we're looking at least probably, in one of his other emails was 6 months behind city.
That's what this one says, I think, isn't it?
I'm not sure if that one or.
It was filed
There was-
6 months after.
it? March 6th.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure one of us would be happy to go over to the mayor's office today, sit down and show them that, and see if they can help you.
I would appreciate it. Like I said, I know that there's only 2 houses that are on the list.
Right.
And who do I need to talk to about combining that then? Gary?
I would,
Yeah.
speak to Gary.
Start there.
Okay.
You know,
I don't, what did he say? He had the weight, or what did he say when you talked to
Well,
him?
and I even asked them about an appraisal, and they said that they had to, not to get an appraisal, that IEMA had paid for that, or the city of Metropolis had paid for the people in the city, not to worry about getting an appraisal. It wouldn't do any good right now.
I would
I mean,
think
you
that.
gotta have an appraisal before they can buy it out.
Correct.
Is what I understood, so why not go ahead and,
They maybe order their own. I don't know if that's the situation where, you can maybe, I don't know for sure, we'd have to walk down and talk to Gary, but might be a situation where it gets to the point where, they order their own to make sure it's exactly, you know, documented correctly. It's kinda like if you would get a bank loan, if I was gonna buy your home, if I went out and got an appraisal, or you went out and got the appraisal before you sold it to me, I appreciate that, but the bank would still request an appraisal of their own before they loan you the money. It's just, you know, the way it works. If you want, after we're done, I'll walk downstairs with you.
okay, that'd be
And,
great.
and maybe Gary can help you, or someone in his office can help you.
Okay.
That letter, would you like for us to make a copy?
No,
that we
it's on
can
my
keep?
computer. That's
Oh, it
fine.
is?
Yeah,
So
it's
we
on
can,
my computer.
we can give it to the mayor then. See if
Ask if he's heard anything about it anyhow.
So this is from John Schimpf's office. Is this what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Let's walk down there and see if we can talk to Gary, unless there's anything else you want to
No,
talk about.
that was it.
treasurer's office then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was declared disabled in 2011. Now, they don't tell you, there's no announcements or anything what you can go and do when you're disabled. So
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about the text thing. Well, I took them this letter that I was disabled in 2011. Well, they told me they can't do anything about it until next year. But it was 2012, I was disabled a whole year.
So,
Yeah.
But you didn't file any paperwork with them?
I
That-
did.
Just recently, but not,
Mhm.
did you do it a year or so ago, or?
No, because I
Okay.
don't know nothing about these programs. They don't put it in a
so
newspaper
is this
or
for,
anything.
An
property
exemption,
tax?
yeah, an exemption on the property tax.
I mean, they don't put it in the paper or anything about what disabled people can get and what they qualify for, so I didn't know anything about it. It was all word of mouth, and as soon as I found out, I put it in.
so who would you have filed that with, the assessor's office or?
Downstairs in the basement.
Okay. First Tuesday is one.
You know, they run a year behind on those. That may be what it is, John.
What is, obviously, you didn't file it by the time that they closed their books.
But like I said, they don't announce any of this, so you don't know what you can do and what you can't do. If it's not put in the paper or something, it's all word of mouth is how I found out about it. There's no announcements that, okay, you're disabled, you can get a cut on your taxes or anything like that. You're just, like I said, it was word of mouth that I even found out about it. And 2012 is what we're paying now. And I was disabled the whole year of 2012 because it started in 2011. That's when I got, January 2011 is when I was declared disabled. So it's like I'm being penalized because
Didn't know about it.
you don't know about the programs because there's nothing, there's no announcement in the newspaper. You don't get sent letters. I mean, it's just all word of mouth.
Definitely see that right there. Well, how much that would amount to, do you know?
No, see, I don't know anything about it. I just,
So,
I see, I'm not even getting 860 a month because I have to pay for my medical card. The white and blue, so I mean, every little bit helps when you're only getting $700 and something a month. They have to live on it.
did you talk to Gary downstairs?
You know who you talked to downstairs?
I
Assessor.
talked to a girl when I filled out the paperwork, and then she went over and asked this other lady, and this other lady said no.
Yeah, it's past the due date, I'm sure.
But like I said, I didn't know about the program. I didn't know about any of the cutoff date or anything.
Well, that was the chairman that left just now. I'd say, he's in, he had some surgery and he hasn't been here. But he's in there today because I saw him down there. I'd go back down there and see what he says about it. And then the chairman, he'll be back and, we can talk to him.
Alright, so go downstairs and then come back up here after I see what he says.
Yeah. You live down there around Tommy Burnham somewhere, yeah.
Who told you about this program? A neighbor or a friend or something, or? I've never heard of it.
It's not really a program, it's basically a state law with an exemption, sort of like your owner occupied or.
So go downstairs, talk to
Yeah,
that guy
go
and
down
then.
and talk to him, yeah.
I don't know that he can
Well, he may
backdate, I
not.
mean, I don't know what they can do or can't do by law, but, I mean, it certainly won't hurt to ask them.
Stuff like this, basically, up in him, you know, he runs that office.
Now, he's the one who has to issue certificates of error, that's the process that we have to go
Thank
through.
Well, just two or three things. First of all, and I can't remember if I told you all this last time I reported to you, but I have finished all my required classes with the state at this point. And, I'm finishing up a 400 level class tonight at John A. Logan. So basically, it's just a real exciting thing. It's kind of like dealing with a Katrina type incident. We hope that we don't ever have anything like that. They say about 1% of the disasters kind of fall into that category, but kind of had to jump on it. Usually it's only taught in Springfield, so since it was in the southern part of the state, it felt like it was in Spring.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
The other thing is, as I told you in my office last Tuesday, we have been certified as a storm-ready county now, so we will get some recognition by that, and that's.
So, is that something that they'll put some signs at the,
We will get 2 metal signs that we can display wherever we want.
would that be like,
Come out of your chair, out of your pocket.
where it says,
That's where they always come out.
Massac County signs, would we wanna put it like there, like on the,
I would say that would be,
Okay.
something we might want to discuss.
okay?
And basically, it just kind of, I think it's a good thing as far as for industry or people thinking about moving here, seeing that, we have become proactive in getting ready for storms and that sort of thing, so. And, we went around with the weather service and we found some places that we had kind of slacked off on. We corrected those situations, so we're in good shape now, but, where's your copy of that?
Is this here? On the storm ready?
Yeah, so. Then the other thing, I finally got a hold of Lisa from Southern Five and talked to her about the building, and she sounds real positive on it.
Okay.
And she said there's 2 or 3 ways that we can go on that. She's going to have a meeting with the Delta regional people that I had originally looked at on the 13th, and she would like to have a meeting with me and at least you or all 3 of the commissioners, if you like,
Okay.
on August 14th, 15th, or 16th, your choice. So you tell me what works best for you, gentlemen.
14th, 15th, or 16th. Well, how about you, Jeff? What's best for you?
I don't know that I have a best.
Gerald, how about you?
What month is that?
That's the month we're in now. 14th, 15th, or 16th. It'd be a Wednesday, Thursday, or a Friday.
Yeah, and I understand that those aren't
I'm
valid days.
I'm good with any of it, I think.
And the reason I think she picked those days is she is meeting on the 13th with the people that have the money, and she said she's going to ask them some questions and have some information for us.
Well, Jason, when are we supposed to meet with the treasurer's office? 17th?
This is September.
Oh, that's September.
Yeah, we're gonna move, that's September, hold on
17th.
here. Yeah, September 17th. We're talking next week.
We thought we could run them together, but can't do that.
No, well, that wasn't an option with, I mean, we're gonna have to go to Lisa's office probably, right, or is Lisa coming here?
I was under the impression she was coming here, but
That's good.
I may be wrong on that. I will check that out.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm good.
Well, at least two of us can be there. Jeff, if you can't, I mean, you know, if you're busy right there, I understand. How about let's make it Friday, the 16th?
Okay. What time?
For only me, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? Okay.
We're good. I don't know, what's good for you in the mornings? You were ready to do 1 o'clock? I think I'll be working, I'll be on midnight, so the reason I said 1 o'clock.
Send me a text, give me a reminder.
Let's
You
make
want
it-
me
let's-
here in this room?
Yeah, or down your office, whatever's good for you.
Okay.
So we'll say Friday at 1 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, then the other thing, on that, go back on that storm ready thing, they have, we have set up a ceremony, they wanna do a photo op with the new signs, and the commissioners and probably me and anybody else, in front of the Superman statue on Tuesday the 10th at 10:30. So if you all can break maybe for 5 minutes to do it.
That's in September?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Is that on Tuesday, Joe?
That,
Yeah,
that is on Tuesday.
we'll be here.
Okay, we'll be-
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
If that's okay with Michelle?
Should be here.
Okay.
Might wear my Superman outfit that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all I've got.
You're supposed to wear that during that celebration, didn't you?
There's a lot of them with beer bellies I saw wearing them.